Hi, I'm George Cox. Welcome to this edition of Talk of the Town. Coming up on today's show, the Air Wing demonstration. They had this huge helicopter that landed at the Acton Police Department with the Massachusetts State Troopers, Molly Lockman of the Acton Beacon and Acton Wicked Local, in the Coaches vs. Cancer event at Acton Boxborough Regional High School. The Acton Boxborough Colonials baseball team were host to the Westford Academy Grey Ghost for a very special Coaches vs. Cancer event to benefit and raise awareness for the American Cancer Society. ActonTV was on hand to talk to some of the coaches, players, and organizers of the event. Everyone was honored to have the amazing 6-year-old Cooper Martin, who has been affected by the disease, throw out the first pitch. George here for Talk of the Town. We are at the Coaches vs. Cancer event with Mike Perrin, the coach of the Westford Academy. Tell us about this event today.
Well, as I talked to the kids yesterday, this is cancer impacts everyone, and I'm sure all of us have some type of family member or someone that we know that cancer has hit them. So today's game is to dedicate to all those who are battling cancer and to all those who have passed as a result of that. And we hope that we're able to raise some, some funds that can obviously eventually cure the deadly disease.
And what's it like just having the team being a part of this event, just trying to help people with cancer?
Well, unfortunately, we lost a kid in our class last year to leukemia, and so it's impacted them and someone that they knew very well. So I think they're very aware of it, and they're very aware of it from things that happen within their family, and this is a great awareness that we're playing this game.
We are here with Tom Heinlein, the organizer of this event, Coaches vs. Cancer. Tell us about this event.
It's an event that's been going on for several years now, so it's a great event. It raises a lot of money for the American Cancer Society. Each of the teams usually do a dedication, so they'll dedicate it to a family or friend who lost a loved one or who's been battling cancer. So it's just a great cancer awareness raising event, and it raises some money as well.
And how much time did it take you to pull this all together and organize this with your wife?
Well, it takes some time, and particularly this year we were challenged with the weather, so this is our third try. So we had two rainouts and rescheduling, and then now the third one's worked out perfect. And
what would you like to say to the kids who are in this game, who are participating and raising awareness for the American Cancer Society?
Well, I think it's a great event. I think they all rally around it as well and appreciate it. So I don't know if I have to say anything to them. They're pretty excited to play in it and wear the pink and raise a lot of awareness, and also dedicate the game to someone they care about. Just a few words before we go to the national anthem. I'd invite everybody to pick up a pamphlet for this event. There's a lot of good information in there. For this event, in case anyone doesn't know, each of the teams has dedicated the game to a family or friend who has been affected by cancer. I'm sorry for the sound. Westford, who joined with us last year, their team is making a team dedication to a classmate, Matt Roberge. Matt courageously fought leukemia, and he passed away in August. And the Westford team would like to dedicate this game and play in his memory. So in the pamphlet, if you pick that up, they've written a nice tribute to Matt, and so I encourage you to take a look at it and read it. And Westford, thank you again for participating in this event. The Acton Boxborough team, each of the players has dedicated the game to one or more family or friends who have been affected by cancer. And again, that's all laid out here, and it gives the names of the individuals who each person has dedicated the game to.
We are here with Brian and Cal from the Colonials. Tell us about just being involved in this event today.
Well, it's a great program because like cancer is a horrible thing. So like the more you can fundraise, the better.
And we just talked to Cooper, who is recuperating from brain cancer. It's going to do the first pitch. How do you feel about that?
I think it's very meaningful. He's he's a young kid, which is I think great to get him involved in the program. So I think it's really good to send a message to the fans coming out today.
What's it like just having your team being a part of helping their community?
Well, I think it's great. I mean, it sends a message to the community that we're more than just a baseball team, and we want to bring everyone in and really bring everyone together.
We are here with Justin, the coach of the Colonials baseball team here today. Tell us about this event.
Well, it's a great event. Somehow everyone on this field and even the fans have dealt with this horrible disease, and it's a great way to raise awareness for and raise some money to give to research and try to help future families that hopefully don't have to deal with it in the future.
And what do you think this teaches the young players? I mean, it teaches them some lessons about helping other people.
Yeah, it's just there's adversity you're going to face in life, and whether it's physical or mental, and a lot of these people that are dealing with cancer are dealing with it severely, and they're facing a lot of adversity, but they still go out throughout their life and do what they love. And a lot of these guys love baseball so much, and they're still passionate about it, and they get to go do what they do every day and healthy. And sometimes you got to realize what you have and how lucky you are.
And it's really nice you have Cooper, who we just talked to, throwing out the first pitch. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, we're super excited to have the little guy out. We've tried to have him for a couple practices, but because of rain, it's been horrible this year with the rain, but we're super excited to have him out here, and hopefully we'll see him in not just this game, but future games the rest of the season and then future years.
6-year-old Cooper Martin was diagnosed with a cancerous brain tumor in early December of 2016. He underwent a successful 8-hour surgery at Boston Children's Hospital to remove the tumor. Super Cooper, as his friends and family refer to him, was very excited to be throwing out the first pitch of the game.
All right, thanks everyone.
We are here at the Coach vs. Cancer for the American Cancer Society event here at Acton Boxborough High School with Cooper. How old are you, Cooper?
6.
And what are you looking forward to seeing? You like baseball?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about baseball?
Throwing out pitches.
You gonna throw out the pitch today?
Yep.
And what would you like to say about just this, all the people coming together to help people?
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Courtney Adama here with ActonTV Talk of the Town, and we are here at the Acton Police Department Air Wing Landing Demonstration. Could you tell us a little bit about why you're here today?
We came here to see a helicopter land, and just in case anything goes wrong, we're here. We have plenty of water in there, and hopefully there's no problems, so we don't have to do anything.
Things to evaluate a landing zone, and I did this for some of the guys that might actually be out on the road trying to tell us if we needed to land somewhere and where we could go. We're looking for locations, good locations to land, and one might say, oh hey, there's a great location right here, we got this big open field, it's great, we got cops securing it, great, but you can't see that. You see the pole and you're saying, oh well, I could go right in here, but there's actually lines going to the house that you can't see, and we can't see that from the air, and so we rely heavily on the people on the ground. And if you watched us when we were overhead today, we did like 3 orbits around. We've been here a couple of times, but you never know when things go up. We might get new wires get put up, a new cable gets run, so we sit there and circle, and it's not because we don't want to land, it's just we're doing our own due diligence up there, and we need people on the ground to do their due diligence.
Hi, I'm here with Russ Pippin, and right after the Air Wing landing demonstration, could you speak a little bit about the purpose of this demonstration?
We're here today to explain to the Citizens Police Academy and the officers what our aircraft is capable of doing and how to work with our aircraft if we come on scene for any type of a mission that we may be called for in the area.
Where did you fly this from?
We're out of the Lawrence Air Base up in Lawrence. We do have 3 air bases throughout the state. We have an air base in Plymouth, Mass, and then one out in Chicopee at the Westover Air Force Base.
And how long was the flight?
The flight is approximately 10 to 15 minutes from Lawrence to here. We flew a little bit before we get in here, though. We went up for a flight.
And how often would you use such a flight?
We fly every day, unless the weather precludes us from flying or if we have a maintenance issue. Other than that, we fly every day. We'll go up on a patrol and look for bad guys on the ground, or if a department has a situation that we're not aware of and they call for us, we will respond as well.
And how soon can someone in training use such a flight craft?
It's for the Citizens Police Academy and the officers that are the newer officers that are here that may not have seen the demo a year or 2 ago. So they'll be able to see the aircraft today, and if anyone ever needed, if there was a lost child in town, they can call us right away. As far as our training goes, to be a pilot, it takes about 3 years, and to do what I do, which is called a tactical flight officer, it takes 6 months to a year to be trained up to speed to be able to actually fly in the aircraft to do the missions.
Hi, I'm Courtney Adama, intern at ActonTV at ActonTV Studios, to speak with Molly Lockman about her experience as a reporter for the Acton Beacon. Hi, I'm Courtney Adama, intern at ActonTV, and today we have the opportunity to sit down with Molly Lockman and speak with her. Hi Molly, it's so great to have you.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
So to start off, can you tell me a little bit about what you do in your work?
Yeah, so I am a community journalist, and I don't write sports, which is what people ask about. So I cover basically everything except sports. So that includes everything from hard news to soft news. So I cover all the selectmen meetings and school committee meetings to stay abreast on municipal happenings and school district stuff. Then I also cover feature stories, and people reach out to me or I find them, but human interest stories highlighting interesting people or groups or things going on in town. So basically I do it all. Well, first of all, journalism in itself is it's an education. It's incredibly informative because you're constantly researching and writing new things. Each community is different. Each community has its own character. They have their own personality in a sense. On the community level, which is where I've been working this whole time, again, we're reflecting the community. But obviously when it comes to different kinds of outlets, there's different specific kinds of coverage of it. Like the Lowell Sun, I guess, would have a different kind of tone than someone like us because they're a little more regional based and have a different journalistic approach in general than what we do. And same with an outlet like Patch, which is more like a bulletin board kind of journalism. But definitely Gatehouse Media, Wicked Local, we try to keep it really, really, really local. So we try to really reflect the community and whatnot. In journalism, there is no typical day, which is I hope why you're going into the field, because every day is different, every week's different. The only consistent thing are deadline days, writing days, where you have to, it's, nose to the grind and you have to write a lot. That's the more fun part of the jobs is I never know who I'm going to talk to. I never know who I'm going to meet. I never know what I'm going to learn. I never know where I'm going to be. And there's also breaking news too, and that can happen any point in the week and you have to drop everything. A lot happens on a local level and I think people should recognize that and read. Story ideas will come to me largely because I've built that kind of network out of my sources and people I meet daily, but also going about and around town and looking at bulletin boards and libraries or town hall or just kind of walking around town talking to people, and really it's keeping an eye and ear out.
And you definitely seem to really love it, and you already spoke a little bit about it, but is there anything else that you'd like to add about what inspires you to do what you do?
I mean, I'd like to think of journalists, good journalists, as educators, informing the public about what's going on in town and doing the due diligence to get them that information and finding different perspectives for a story and being unbiased and calling it how you see it and then some. So I mean, I guess the best part is informing people and enlightening people about what's going on, no matter how significant it may seem. Journalism's definitely a powerful tool in society. Again, you're exposed to so many different kinds of people, so many different kinds of things. You're researching and writing a wide spectrum of topics that you never even thought you'd know. I mean, I know so many things I never thought I knew. So, I mean, it's really exposed me to a lot of different fields and things. So, I mean, yeah, and above all, it's articulated, you know, my writing ability, and I guess not speaking ability, but no, it's really like refined my writing skills. And so if you can be a good writer and if you can speak well, you know, you can do a lot of things. Yes. So there has been definitely a major shift from focusing a lot of our energies on our print products now towards our digital products. So with that, you know, we've lost subscribers for our print stuff because people are getting their news online. But also, you know, we've gained advertisers online, so that's, you know, how you make your money, by giving away free content. And that's hard for me. I work so hard and I give away my content for free for the sake of educating people. So the way we make money, you know, now we've had this internal restructuring where we had a website relaunching last summer, and that was kind of just it. I was like, why didn't this happen 5 years ago? Thank you for reading The Beacon, anyone, and if you have any story ideas, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I mean, as long as they relate to Acton and Boxborough. My email address is mlougman, MLOUGHMAN @wickedlocal.com. Feel free to visit our Facebook page, the Acton Boxborough Beacon, or follow me on Twitter, and that's at it's mlougman, WL. So, and our website, of course, which is Beacon @WickedLocal. Again, Beacon @WickedLocal. So I guess thanks for watching, and to any aspiring journalists out there, just keep writing and keep it real.
All right, and thank you so much for talking with us today. And if you'd like to check out some of Molly's stories, you can check out the paper or find her at acton.wickedlocal.com. And now back to George Cox.
We'd all like to thank Courtney for being a super intern here at Acton TV. And if you'd like to explore our intern opportunities, visit our website at actontv.org. Coming up next, the Acton Community Supper.
So welcome to Acton Community Supper and Food Pantry. I'm Donna Botari. I'm the director here of the Food Pantry. We are located at 235 Summer Road in Boxborough, Building 1, and let me take you on a tour. So for the first time when you come in, you'll need to fill out a registration form. So you'll come over to our check-in desk, and we have a form here that the first time you come in, we ask for 2 pieces of identification, one that has a picture on it, and then something else that shows where you live. So for example, a utility bill with your address and your name on it. So if you bring those 2 pieces of information with you the first time you come, we'll ask you a few other questions to qualify you. You'll sign at the bottom that you're eligible for low-income food, and then we'll put your name on our list, and you'll be on our list for the whole rest of the year. And we do re-registrations at the beginning of every new year. Right, so there. And then once you're registered, you come in and you sign in, and there'll be a number. You'll have a number, and the person at the desk would give you a little paper or number saying that's, so you know when it's your turn. So we call people in order of their numbers to come into the food pantry. So once your number is called, a volunteer will call you in and will take you with a shopping cart, right? And you'll come through our distribution area, our little mini grocery store. And the first section here is our household products, and you're able to take you choose one item from these 3 shelves, and then you also choose one item from the bottom. And then you'll come down the row here, and you'll see the items that you can choose from. This is a choice pantry, which allows you to take what you would like, and things that have shelves that have no sign on them at all means there's no limit within reason. You can take what you need for your family for the week. So, maybe one person might only need 1 box of pasta, but another person might need 3, and that's perfectly okay. And then the next section here, you'll see I do have signs on some of these shelves. These are items that are a little harder for us to keep enough in stock for all of the families that come here every week. So we have baking items with a limit of 1, fruit items with a limit of 1 for smaller families and 2 for bigger families, juice boxes. So you choose from there what you'd like. Come over here, we have beans, soup, and larger juice boxes. In this section over here, we have baby food and formula and miscellaneous baby items. So if you have a child in your family, you can choose items from there also. We have one other specialty area here, which is gluten-free items. If you have someone in your household who requires gluten-free food, you can choose from there. These items are usually donated to us from the community. We sometimes have coffee and tea. This week we do. We don't always have that. The items that are on the shelf, we always have those categories, but the specific items that you see there today may not be there next week. So things change from week to week depending on what donations we get in. Like, we'll always have spaghetti sauce, it just may not always be this brand of spaghetti sauce. And then cereal and macaroni and cheese. And then after going around in that horseshoe-shaped distribution area, we come over to the fresh vegetables and fruits. So these also will change every week. I can't guarantee that we'll have cantaloupe next week. It depends on what we're able to get. So we try to have 2 types of fruit every week and at least 3 types of vegetables every week. Over here, we have bread items that you can choose from, and depending on how much bread I get from the local grocery stores, this week we are only allowed to have 1 bread and a bagel. Sometimes it's 2. It just depends on from week to week how much gets donated. This will be where the cold refrigerated items are going to be. So there will be, here how about if I open this and show you? All right, we have eggs, we have half-gallon milk, and we pretty much have milk and eggs every week. We sometimes have sliced cheese, and then we come over here and we have the meats. They're frozen meats that you generally are able to pick 2, any 2 that you'd like. And then last we have desserts here, and you get to choose one of those. So once your cart is full and you've gone through all of our items and chosen what you like, then you would go back out to your car the way you came in. Your food will stay with the cart and your volunteer will take it this way. And the next thing we always do with the food is we weigh how much we're giving out. That way we can report to the Greater Boston Food Bank or to anyone who asks us how much food we give out every week. We don't record who we give it to, we just record how much it weighs, and that way we can give a total estimate of how many pounds of food we give out every week or every month. And then the food comes over here, and you'll see the client is waiting over here. they've driven their car up in between the orange cones outside. And so now, at the very beginning, you might remember that I gave you, you had a number. So when you come to pick up your bags, you would hand in your number. So we would know these bags belong to person number 23. And so when you come, we have your ticket number 23, and we'll hand you your bags, and you're all set to go. Another service that we offer here at the pantry is a clothes closet. Our donations of used clothing are brought here by people throughout the community, and we go through them, organize them by size and men's clothes, women's clothes, and put them out here. And when people are either waiting their turn at the food pantry or after they're done, they can come in here, look through the clothes, and take some items that they see here that they'd like. And one other area we have here are our used books. On the bookshelves, we have both adult books and children's books. Those are donated from people in the community, and they're also picked up by a volunteer at the end of the Acton and the Boxborough library book sales. Whatever they have left at the end, they donate to us. So we have a volunteer who goes over and picks them up. So we put them out here. People can take a few if they'd like. If they want to bring them back, they can. If they don't, that's fine also. Thank you for taking the tour of the Acton Food Pantry. Again, my name is Donna Botari. You can reach me by email at botari.donna@verizon.net. You can reach me by phone by calling the food pantry at 978-635-9295. You can leave a message if we're not here, and we will call you back. You can also reach us through our website, which is actoncommunitysupper.org. There are links on the contact part of that page. You can find out information about how to volunteer with us and how to be a client here. Our address again is 235 Summer Road in Boxborough, Building 1, and feel free to come by.
Do you or someone you know are interested in video production? Maybe you want to learn how to be a correspondent, video editing, and even run a camera? Well, drop us a line at ActonTV.org to learn more. For all of us at Acton TV, we want to wish you a great week. I'm George Cox for Talk of the Town. We'll see you again next time. You know, it is true. April showers bring May flowers, and May flowers will bring maybe June flowers too. But no, that's stupid. And here's another segment with our super awesome intern, Courtney Adema.
And we're here at the Acton Police Department to witness the... Nope, sorry. Okay, this will be the last one, I promise you.